Hey there! You're listening to Cardio Coombs Cafe Podcast. This is episode 3 of season 4. I'm your host, Aaron Coombs. I'm with the bestest co-host you ever seen.
Are you selling cars? What's going on?
Let's go, cars! Marc Coombs. How you doing today?
That's the best, sir. How about yourself?
Good. We're doing an early one. By early, I mean like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We usually do these at nighttime. But yeah. I'm going to start off with some movies if you want to talk about that. Or...
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Go right in.
All right,
there.
how's your day?
Not bad.
We're enjoying some coffee. It's not Cardio Coombs, so I won't sponsor it, but it is from Italiano. It's pretty good. It's really strong, really bold.
What's it called?
I can't pronounce it, Laviana.
Here it is. No non-sponsor.
All right, it's stuff that Seinfeld drinks sometimes, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, cool.
All right, so not a great movie, but I watched it with the wife. I picked it out. I was like, let's watch a chick flick, and it was Shotgun Wedding. So it had J-Lo, it had Josh Duhamel, and it had Lenny Kravitz in it. And I won't give out too much information, but it was comedy action, I guess you can say. What?
No, nothing. I never seen it, obviously.
I don't know if you... I'd give it 4.5 out of 10.
I don't think it's something I'd watch, but,
No.
you know.
Another movie that you won't want to watch. That was on Prime, and this one's also on Prime, was Die Hard. Not Die Hard.
I think we talked about it last time.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
But you did watch.
It had Kevin Hart and John...
What's about the remake you watched?
The remake? Which was that? I gotta think.
You know the Kid and Play was originally Kid and Play? House Party.
House Party, yeah. I don't pay too much attention to it. I give that about 5.6 out of 10, but I won't, it had a few giggles into it. So did Die Hard, and that had Kevin Hart, John Travolta, and Josh Hartnett for a little bit. Josh Hartnett's come back in a couple of shows too, I think.
Cool.
He's been gone for a while. I don't know where.
Gone so long, you were gone so long.
I'll talk about... You talked about movies you've seen, but I'm going to talk about 2 movies I want to see.
Okay, go ahead.
Oppenheimer,
yeah.
with Cillian Murphy, Ron Downey Jr., Christopher Nolan, Matt Damon cookies, and your girlfriend Florence Poe?
Florence Pugh.
Gary Oldman and Christopher Nolan. Another one I wanted to see is can't remember now. Oh, the new cartoon one coming out is the Ninja Turtles. I think Seth Rogen.
Oh, I haven't seen the trailer yet.
I sent you a trailer. It looks amazing. It has like Jackie Chan. I won't say it anymore, but it has some good...
Don't spoil the trailer. Check it out.
The only thing that they try to do with this one, without trying to spoil anything, is that actual Ninja Turtles are teenagers doing the actual voices. So it's actually Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
And I like the graphics. It gives it like an old multiverse Spider-Man kind of feel to it. You have any movies you want to bring up that you've seen?
Okay, I just got one to talk about for once. The Whale, directed by Darren Aronofsky. He directed Requiem for a Dream, Pie, Black Swan. You know, a couple flicks, right? And it was good. It was it's kind of like a psychological drama in a way. Pretty heavy movie. It's not really. I guess it's definitely a heavy movie.
I haven't seen it, but the wife has seen it. She said it was good.
She said it was really good as well. Yeah. I'd totally recommend it. Brendan Fraser probably gives his best performance. It's excellent.
Better than Airhead?
I don't know. Yeah, I would say
Jungle.
they're different, right? Because most of his work is comedic. Yeah. This is more of a dramatic turn.
That's like, do you think Jim Carrey should do some more dramatic stuff?
I'd like someone to give Jim Carrey a really cool script to do.
Because, even like Kevin Hart falls in that position where all his movies, even though, yes, they're funny, they're getting too much similar alike, and everyone expects him to be that kind of guy. And that's what Die Hard kind of made fun of, himself being himself, but I won't give out any more information than that.
Yeah, because with Jim, he had such great roles as Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. It'd be amazing if someone could write something of that caliber. But he's semi-retired now.
What was that? 21? What was it called? That was good too. I remember. And there's another movie that got like 0 or 1% on Rotten Tomatoes, but it was pretty good. Something Crimes or something. Here it is. But it was all right. But yeah,
it was so bleak, but I liked it.
Yeah.
But that's what I guess we're Die Hard Jim fans too. I guess we'll put a disclaimer.
Jim Carrey, if you're listening, high.
Yeah, he's definitely listening.
In living color.
Yeah, so that's all I had to talk about movies for. So quick movies for once, for me, anyways.
Well, let's go right on to shows, and I'm gonna talk about stand-ups I've
Yeah.
seen before I talk about actual shows. I guess there's two stand-ups. It was the first one. I think we see both of them together. I made the wife see it too. It was Matt Rife. Did you see the first one or just the second one?
I think before watching that second one with you, I've only seen clips, so I've seen clips
Okay.
of both, but never the full entirety.
Both are funny. The first one you can watch all on YouTube. It's OnlyFans Matt Rife, but the one I had to order was the on Moment website was his full name Matthew Stephen Rife was a good that was the second one, so I find him very funny. Another stand-up comedian that I seen was Nick Kroll. I don't know if you've watched it. We talked about it the other show.
We talked about the last show too,
but we didn't see it.
I still haven't seen it. That's
the
the main
main one
that.
that everyone's talking about now, because it's all about the culture of what happened during the Oscars and whatnot, is Chris Rock. He had the outrage stand-up, and how'd you feel about that?
That was hilarious. Chris Rock is a goat. Anyways, he's up there with me. Him and Chappelle are like the goats. So
there's a lot of people saying, well, there's like hate and love for it. Like people are like, yeah, he will hit him with the fist, but he hit him with the words, and people are like he wasn't very nice with what he said, but it is jokes, and he had every right, and everything he said was funny and true. So I won't
and he brings up a lot of different stuff too. He's you know he's gonna say that for last, which he does, but he has a lot of great bits in that. It was awesome overall. He's hilarious. Chris Rock, he's been awesome.
Yeah. Oh, and talking about Chris Rock, the movie that I was going to see as well is the one Will Smith in it is on Apple TV, Emancipation. But I only turned on. I haven't watched it yet.
Coombsing Attractions with
Coombsing
Coombs.
Attractions. And I won't say the joke, but see that stand up, and then Chris Rock talked about it. But
it's funny. It's definitely worth checking.
I like them both.
On the old Netflix there now.
Do you like Chris Rock better
than Will Smith? Oh, definitely. Definitely, I'm definitely Team Chris
Rock. What about rapping?
Chris Rock has a feature on ODB side, but it's not really rapping.
And another stand-up that's not out yet, but I do want to see, is called Razzle Dazzle. It's coming out on March 14th on Netflix. Non-sponsor, but that's Bert Kresner. You know that guy.
Oh, okay.
The guy
are we talking about upcoming? Gotta see. I want to see the new Scream.
New Scream. Which one number is this now?
It's 6, right?
666.
But I don't know.
So hard.
But he's in New York.
Check. Check my...
Okay. Right. So he's in New York this time, the killer. So that's pretty cool.
Okay. I don't know if I pressed record on this one. Hopefully I did. Hopefully it sounds good. All right. And there's also on Apple TV that the wife and I have seen one episode of, but it looks good for now. I think it's might be a year or two old, but it's called Swagger. It's got O'Shea, which is Ice Cube's son, in it. And it's all about basketball. I think it has something to do with an NBA director. I'm not sure, but he did. It is Swagger on Apple TV. So far, so good. And yeah, TV show. Hopefully, this is recording. Do you think it's recording? Boop boop boop, boop boop boop.
I don't know. I feel like we fucked it up enough now. We should start it over again, anyways. Right?
Well, I mean, the whole thing.
Yeah. What do you think?
All right. So yeah, little razzle dazzle. Right, did we miss any movies and shows? I think
we're good.
We're good.
So what's the next topic?
Well, besides shows, music. Oh,
sports. No, music first.
Sports.
Let's do music first.
Music.
Okay.
Okay. So, music. I don't have no cheat sheet here, but you said there's a new Morgan Wallen that I haven't heard about at all. So, have you heard any of it?
I've heard a few tracks. I guess what we're gonna have to do is sit down, have a couple cold beer, and listen to all 36 tracks one of these nights, and then give our review.
Or a nice warm cup of coffee.
We'll make a night out of it. We'll put our chain wallets on and get mullets.
Mullets. And there's new Gorillaz out, you said, as well?
Yeah, Cracker Island. It's pretty good. I'm going to have to give a few more listens to give my final critique, but some cool hodgepodge of sort of feature artists like Tame Impala, Stevie Nicks, Beck, Bad Bunny. So it's pretty cool.
And you want to go see B.A. Johnson. I
Yeah,
think you have a new album ordered as well.
yeah.
Is it new or is new on vinyl? New to you?
No, it's brand new.
Brand new?
Okay, he's got a new
Okay.
album
Can
coming
you
out
say the
soon.
name of it so I can put it right here? There it is. And he's going to be out in St. John's, Newfoundland
Yeah,
shortly in March. This month.
it's pretty cool.
This is March. Okay. And there's two albums that I got ordered. And you can talk about your two albums first, or do you want to talk about mine?
You go ahead. I'm good.
Okay. You ever watched Good Mythical Morning? Have you ever
Of
heard
course.
of Ear Biscuits?
Yeah.
Have you ever went on the YouTube?
I
Well,
tubed.
James and the Shame was his Rhett, his band. They got an album coming out, so I got that vinyl ordered. Not only do I have that Rhett and Link Cowboy vinyl, but I also got 30 Seconds of Mars autographed vinyl ordered as well, so hopefully that comes soon to add to my collection. And you have 2 or 3 ordered as well? Do you?
Yeah.
Cool,
We'll
cool.
do a show and tell coming up.
We'll have a show and tell.
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll listen to some albums and do a show and tell. We'll have more music stuff
Yeah.
for next time. But yeah.
And I got a question is kind of 30 Seconds to Mars and movie related. I want you to rate these from best to worst. So it's only 3, okay?
Okay.
So I'll say 1 is best, 3 is worst.
Okay. Gotcha.
So there's Morbius with Jared Leto. These are all Jared Leto. All right. Gucci and Dallas Buyer Club.
Okay. I'm going Dallas Spy Club 1,
Okay.
best. Then I'm going Gucci second.
Gucci.
Of course, Morpheus with that last place. I'll put Morpheus at the 867th place.
Sorry.
But it, though we mentioned earlier, movies so bad they're good, but that's almost so bad. It's like on the edge of being like kind of entertaining, but then it's not. Then they start with the weird Matrix special effects, like Matrix wannabe effects and everything. Oh man, it's pretty shit though.
Yeah.
Maybe we should rewatch to see if it's at least. I think it might be so bad it's funny, but I don't know. It was so fun spending money at the theater to see it.
Yeah. Or when they
Be like when George Clooney, if you see him out and you ask him to apologize for Batman and Robin, he'll give you your money back.
Oh. What else would you need? Oh, I already talked about this in the last podcast, but we've seen the actual costume of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Here it is right there at Los Angeles. Yeah. And that's my cheat notes for music. Is there any more music you want to speak?
No, I'm good.
Okay, we'll move right on to the sports that we're going to talk
Yeah,
about.
we were almost talking about sports and music at
Yeah.
the same time, but now we got sports.
Sports.
So start off with the NHL. Since they're still tied with a couple teams, fighting for that last wild card spot in the NHL on the East there. So it's getting pretty interesting. We had a bad loss last night, 5-0 against Blackhawks.
We said it was like 3 shots and like 2 goals. Like, oh my god.
It was at one point it was 10 shots, 3 goals, but it's burnt because the 4 games prior to that we won, so we're doing pretty good. So hopefully we'll get back into the winning side. And of course, Raptors are still they're ninth. So they're up for the playoff spots, playing spots still. They did have a loss last night.
They're doing good the first half, and then it all went pretty close game and
Yeah.
so well. And
I flicked it on after we were down 4-0.
it was on
And then
10:30,
so-
and as a father, that's pretty late.
Yeah.
So I was like, Klein's gonna be up 6:30.
You watched it? Did you watch the whole thing?
Oh yeah, like
So-
when I opened, I was like,
It's the worst. The worst feeling is when you still have to watch a sports game and your team loses, and you still have to get up early in the morning.
the worst is if you're actually at the game eating a hot dog and you're losing. You're like, oh, hot dog.
Oh, yeah, the hot dog really brings it. The hot dog really brings the depression.
But I that wouldn't be me anyway because I don't eat meat. But on my off days,
Okay, and so that's hockey and basketball, and of course baseball. The spring season started.
spring,
Spring season.
I
Yeah,
sprung.
they started.
Oh, early.
They started early. Yeah.
The early bird got the worm.
So should we see? So that's all over the place. I usually don't take those games too serious. Like you said, it's a preseason situation. They won like 18-5 the
games.
other day, and so it's pretty cool. Baseball will be back on the go soon. So
So there's 2 objectives that we gotta do. You gotta watch Nick Kroll's new stand-up, Little Big Boy, on Netflix, non-sponsored, and I gotta listen to Morgan Wallen's new.
We both do. We gotta have a
Li-
cold beer.
Oh, have you listened to the second part of Skrillex? Yeah,
No, that's another thing I
that's
haven't done
another
yet.
thing he has to do.
Yeah. I keep just listening.
my.
It's funny because I keep just listening to the first one because I like it.
Rumble. All right.
Rumble's the jam.
So that was episode 3. Do you have anything else you have to say to me?
No, I'm good.
All right. I gave away the Christmas Golden Member gifts today, but we still got to work on our new podcast question answers with Michelle, and we have to do a secret cafe. So in the future, we'll be talking about that. And Laura's out of town for now for work purposes, but when we get back, we're going to hopefully talk about our trip that we done down south and down around all the fun places.
Pretty cool.
So until next time. Cheers, Uncle Marky.
Cheers, buddy.
Stay tuned, stay happy, and stay healthy. Bye for now. Thanks again. We'd also like to pay our respects for our late Gordon Pinsent, a great Canadian icon who was actually from Grandpa's Windsor. Marc and I watched Rowdy Man not too long ago. Great movie. Shot in Corner Brook and St. John's. Some local areas where Marc was born and I was born. So, it's been a sad time, but he lived a great life. Did some great shows, movies. He was also on This Hour's 22 Minutes, The Hilarious Man. May he always be remembered. So, Gordon Pinsent, thank you for everything that you've done. A great Canadian.